Welcome back everyone, just you and I in this show, and we're going to celebrate one of the secrets of our success now over the last 24 years here at Cruise1st by showcasing some wonderful repositioning cruise opportunities. And this time we'll be free at sea on the Norwegian Dawn as she relocates for the winter. Now later we'll be joining her in October in Athens, stay a couple of nights there and then sail all-inclusive over 9 nights to Barcelona. And our first offer actually picks up from there actually on the 5th of November. For 25 nights all told, we'll fly over to Barcelona to join Norwegian Dawn as she sets sail for the next 3 weeks over to South Africa. Tell you what a ship and a half. And I tell you what, she's absolutely wonderful. She had a major upgrade just a couple of years ago, so lots and lots of new places on board Norwegian Dawn as well. And there are so many fun things that you can be doing as part of your cruise as well. They do a big behind the scenes tour where you can go right to places like the bridge and the engine control room and, you know, have access to areas of the ship that you don't normally get to see. They do a live game show on there as well, which you can buy tickets for. Deal or no deal, which you'll definitely recognise, and you can play and deal for cash there as well, apparently. Sounds very, very good. Of course, there's all the normal relaxing things that there are to do on a fabulous cruise ship, and of course, being Norwegian Cruise Line, lots of specialty dining on the menu, of course, from Mexican Los Lobos to the Churrascaria, the Brazilian steakhouse there, sushi, Cagney's Steakhouse, La Cucina Italian is on board, teppanyaki, there's Le Bistro French as well. So really, it's quite good that you're on board for 21 nights because you are going to need those nights to make sure you get yourself around the dining venues, which are many and plenty. Of course, if you're main dining, that's going to feel like specialty dining as well. You're going to have the most spectacular 3-week cruise. And remember, it's going to be a great one, this one. 21 nights out of Barcelona, first port into Casablanca in Morocco, where you can wander into the Hassan II Mosque maybe, or stroll around in the central market there. Staying in Morocco, we're off to Agadir next, which is famed for its pizza and promenading apparently, with also some very wonderful beaches too. Then we're in the Canary Islands, Arrecife in Lanzarote, some November sunshine there down in the Canaries with Timon Fire Park, which is always popular. And then staying in the Canaries, we are in La Palma next, little slice of paradise here, black sand beaches, lush forests, it's all there. Couple of days at sea and we're in Senegal, right on the top tip of Gambia actually. This is the capital and you can explore the bustling centre here or take a trip to one of the islands there. Then we're in Banjul, which is the easterly tip of Gambia. You can head to the old town here as well and seek out some of the area's rich history. Couple of days at sea and we're on into Abidjan, which is on the Ivory Coast there, called the Paris of West Africa. Take a fishing tour here maybe. It's one of the most popular things to do. Day at sea and we're in Sao Tome and Principe, which is a wonderful city dating back to the 15th century on this gorgeous little island. Then we have a day at sea into Luanda in Angola, and you'll feel the Portuguese influences everywhere here and wonderful local cuisines for you to enjoy as well. A couple of days at sea, we're in Walvis Bay in Namibia. You can visit the wonderful Namibian desert here or go on a whale and dolphin watching at Pelican Point. We have a day at sea into Cape Town in South Africa, and that's where we'll leave Norwegian Dawn, but we are staying in Cape Town for a 3-night stay. November's a very, very good time of year to be there as well. The weather's good, little chance of rain, tabletop mountain, there's the V&A waterfront, lots of shopping, bars and restaurants and so much more to enjoy in Cape Town itself. And then of course you will fly back to the UK. What a wonderful holiday. I mean, what a different itinerary, right? Because we go out of Spain in Barcelona, through Morocco, through the Canary Islands, down to Senegal, the Gambia, the Ivory Coast, Sao Tome, Angola, Namibia, and then end the cruise in South Africa with a 3-night stay in Cape Town. It is incredible. I mean, our team do wonders, and it's wonderful when a ship relocates from one part of the world to the other. The trip between the two is exceptionally interesting. So this is for November this year. Big adventure included in the price I'm about to give you. Of course, your flight from the UK out to Barcelona, and then of course your cruise time, which is Barcelona to Cape Town over those 21 incredible nights via so many different places, and we went through them all in the list, didn't we? I mean, there'll be highlight ports all the way through that itinerary, from Morocco and the Canaries, the Gambia, I mean, Ivory Coast, you pick. There are highlights all the way in that cruise, which ends in Cape Town with your 3-night stay there and the flight back to the UK. Excuse me. Now, the cruise, of course, is all inclusive, so premium drinks are included. You've got 2 nights in those specialty dining restaurants included, which is wonderful. You've got some Wi-Fi, and you've got shore excursion credits for every port that you go into as well. So there's lots of places on that itinerary you might not be familiar with, and you might think, let's trust with Norwegian, let's go on one of their escorted tours. So there are credits for every port that you go into, which is amazing. Your price tag, and I tell you what, this really is good because this gets you so much more holiday than you could ever expect for the price tag that we've got here, which is $2,499 per person. Now, when you consider, again, I say this so often, but this is cruise travel. It's the breadth of travel that you are doing. You're not just taking a flight to one place, staying in a hotel in one place and flying back from that one place. You are really seeing the world when you're taking one of these big cruise adventures. Let's have a look at the upgrades then in terms of your cruise, and bear in mind, it's 3 whole weeks of cruising, 21 nights of cruising. So when you're looking at your upgrade prices, bear in mind you'll be enjoying the benefits of those if you decide to upgrade for 21 incredible nights. And think of all the sights that you will see on that holiday as well. I mean, that's going to be a big one. That's going to be a one to start a travel journal and have all of your adventures recorded. Of course, your phone, your smartphone, your digital camera, whatever it was, you know, whichever way you capture your images is going to be stacked full of memories after a holiday like that. Now, of course, you might have questions, and if you do, please call us, or if you're ready to book an adventure like this, pick up the phone, speak to the team, ask any question you like, 0800 953 4700. Wow. It's quite an adventure to start a show, actually, isn't it? Pretty amazing, eh? And Norwegian Dawn will be over in South Africa, Doha and Mauritius for the winter. And the rest of the itineraries, if you want to see them, are live on our website as well at cruise1st.tv. Now, we're going to go back in time to her final cruise in the Med this year from Greece to Spain. Now, we've got an 11-night package starting on the 25th of October, and we fly you first over to Athens, and we've got a 2-night hotel stay there as well. Beautiful. I mean, you know, you don't need me to tell you about Athens. You know everything there is to know already, really, about those historic sites, of course. Lovely weather at this time of the year as well. I checked, you're in the 20s and even up to the 30s as well, which is lovely, slightly less crowded too. Then we're on board Norwegian Dawn, and we're back on board for 9 nights this time, all inclusive again. So you've got that wonderful premium drinks offering. It's brands that you recognise behind the bar. You've got some Wi-Fi, you've got a night of specialty dining, and you've got shore excursion credits for every one of the ports that you're going to here. I wanted to home in on wellness because we talk about partying and food and all of the activity type things you can do on a cruise. But I want to take you to the Mandara Spa for a second because there's a whole array of different treatments that you can have there, like a seaweed massage, which sounds good. Isn't that the one where inches come off you within a massage or something? I don't know. You'll have to check with the team when you get there. Don't take any guarantees from me. Hot stone therapy, there's bamboo massage, there's couples treatments if you fancy as well. You can have things like a fire and ice manicure. I have no idea what that involves at all. There's salt scrubs and there's more. There's a thermal suite you can go in and enjoy there. They've got a steam room, which I could do with right now. They've got tropical rain showers, hot tubs. It's all there. Just going from the spa to the shopping for a second, some wonderful shops on board. Effie Jewellery have a wonderful tax and duty free selection of New York diamonds there. There's Galleria shops with lots of specialty goodies, and the Park West onboard art gallery as well, where you can attend live auctions too. So we're cruising for 9 nights. We're out of Piraeus, which is the port for Athens, into Mykonos first. You can see the windmills, wander the old town, and wander some wonderful beaches here as well. This is just beautiful Greek islands cruising, isn't it? Next, we head into Santorini, where so many people go and get married these days, don't they? And you can understand why. This is the end of the peak summer season as well, so you can see it without the crowds. Visit a winery, perhaps. Messina, Sicily, beautiful. Visit the cathedral in the Piazza Duomo, or maybe take a tour out to Isola Bella in Taormina. Next, we go to Pompeii in Italy, or the port for Naples, of course, one of the most incredible and visited ancient sites in the world. Talking of ancient and beautiful, here is lovely Rome. Civitavecchia, of course, the port for Rome. Taking the Vatican City here, maybe see the Piazza Navona. The city square is absolutely spectacular. Livorno, a little bit further along the coast here. Here's your gateway to Pisa, which is wonderful. You've got to be there, standing by the tower, having a coffee and taking those famous pictures. Then we head down into France, and we're in Cannes here. La Croisette is beautiful, the promenade there. Make sure you get to wander down there. And then we finish the cruise in Barcelona, and that's where we'll then fly back to the UK. So a pretty nice little winter break, this one. We have got a very, very good price tag, which, considering this is an all-inclusive offering, is really good. I mean, there's some wonderful places to see, and it's pretty good weather at this time of the year out in the Med as well. You know, where we've kind of cooled down, there's still some really lovely days and some lovely weather to be had in this part of the world at this time of the year as well. So if you fancy it, then let's serve up a great deal that is just brilliant. It's for October, of course. 11 nights all told, starting with the flight from the UK out to Athens. Maybe you've never been to Athens either before. You've got 2 nights in a hotel there to explore. Do with that time as you want to. Then you've got your 9-night exciting all-inclusive cruise on the Norwegian Dawn from Athens through to Barcelona via the Greek Isles, and many more as well. Plus, of course, your flight back to the UK from Barcelona. While you're going along your route, of course, your cruise includes those drinks, the shore excursion credits. You've got a night of specialty dining and some Wi-Fi there as well. Price tag, honestly, this is one of those offerings which is truly smart in terms of the cruise industry. A really nice kind of boutique experience on the Norwegian Dawn. And if you want to play around with this package, you want to add a couple of extra nights in Athens, on top of the 2 that we already have, then you can. And of course, the cruise ends in Barcelona, so you want a couple of nights there before you then fly back. Again, talk to the team and add them. You've always got our number on screen. It's 0800 953 4700. Here's the details to upgrade as well. On board, 9-night cruise on this one, so there's your prices. Ooh, good balcony price there, don't you think? Very good balcony price there for your 9-night cruise. And don't forget, of course, you've got your couple of nights in Athens included in that price tag, plus all the flights sorted. Someone else does all the arranging. You just literally wait to be told where to be and when, and just enjoy the holiday. And that's the greatest thing about what we do here at Cruise1st. When we put a package like this together, when you call us and when you book it, we take on the responsibility of all of the booking, of all of the arrangements. You really haven't got to worry about anything else other than simply going on that holiday and enjoying it. Because I don't know about you, but I don't really enjoy, you know, looking through lots and lots of different options. Shall we do this? Shall we do that? Let's get it onto the websites, book this, book that. I can't be doing with all of that. We'll take all of that out of your hands and not charge you a booking fee for it either. Listen, thanks for your company. Just a tiny little show, this one. I hope you'll come back and join us again very soon for even more. Bye-bye.